Okay, so this is the second part of my Wyoming trip for 2020, and we are chasing chukar and a few Huns. If you saw the first one, you saw we have seen some birds. They've been challenging to get pointed and to get shots on, but bird numbers look pretty good. So we were off to a good start, but the rest of the trip here just gets better and better. So we've got some good stuff coming up.
Good girl. Good girl. All right, well, let's see what they got.
Okay, so I'm hunting with my buddy Pat here, and he's got a couple of his setters out, and I've got tubs on the ground, and we both get a point alert at about the same time. Okay, so here on the left side, you've got tubs on point, and on the right side, you got one of Pat's dogs on point.
Oh, get down, bird. It started flying again. It's hit, though. You sure? Yeah. Dead bird, Tubby, dead bird. He's got the one that's right here. Yeah, we got another one over there, though. Yeah, come here, Tubbs. Come here. All right, good boy. Loose, loose. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, very nice. I'll get him over here where it is. Dead bird. Dead bird. Dead bird. Oh, right there it is. Good boy, Tubby. Here, Tubby, here. It wouldn't hit very hard. Tubby, Tubby, here. Good boy, good boy, good boy. All right, loose, loose, good boy. Yeah, that's what we're gonna get. Yeah, that's good boy. Wow, I wouldn't have guessed it would have gotten up and flown again. Yeah, he kind of went down, hit the ground, and took off again, and then it came up here. Wow, good. What do you think, boy? Huh? What do you think? Tubbs, kennel? Kennel? Good boy. What's up, Buck? That's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy.
His
feathers are awesome.
This
I like the gray part of them.
And this hackle here is famous for fly tying right here.
Oh, is it?
And a lot of times these birds are also called gray partridge. So when you see the same bird,
yep.
This is a very famous feather used for tying flies.
Is it?
Yeah,
cool.
It's right through here. Yeah. So,
yeah, I guess they're mistakenly named Hungarian partridge. They started somewhere else, but then for whatever reason, Hungary got credit for it. So after that, I went off on my own, and we had a quick snowstorm roll through, so I had to sit it out for a couple hours. But then we got back out there and had probably the most memorable part of the trip. So I've got my young dog Moxie out here, and she's on point just up ahead. And if you've got this playing on the big screen, you might be able to make her out.
Woo! Oh my gosh, she did a flip. Woo! Yeah, baby. Good girl, Moxie.
so you can actually see these birds before they flush. I shoot a couple birds here, but the first one hits the ground where Moxie can see it, and she's charging after it so hard she does a somersault, trying to scoop it up off the ground.
Moxie, good girl! Come here, good girl, good girl! That's a good girl! That's a good girl! Yeah! Right, loose, loose. That's a good girl! Moxie, Moxie, dead bird in here. All right, we got another dead bird down here. Oh, where are my fucking shells? Should be like right here. I'm trying, people. I'm trying to remember. Dead bird, fetch. Dead bird, fetch. Yeah, fetch it up. Dead bird, fetch. Dead bird, fetch. Good girl, Moxie. Moxie, here. Oh man, what a rush. I'm happy for her because she actually just nailed the covey about 200 yards that way, and she was just sitting there on point and they busted on her. She didn't move a muscle, and then so she comes over, I don't know, maybe it's more like 300 or 400 yards, but not too far, and she nails another one. So she's really figuring it out.
As I mentioned, it just snowed, so with that you can see fresh tracks and really get a feel for where the birds are and what they're doing.
All right, we got this really neat sign right here. It just quit snowing like 30-45 minutes ago, and I've been tracking these chukar around in these fresh tracks, and right here they're scratching, coming down here, scratching. It's just really cool to see this. This has happened within the last 45 minutes to an hour or less, so it's kind of cool.
Okay, so Moxie's on point again up ahead of me in this sagebrush.
Dead bird! She sees that far on. Good girl here. Good girl, Moxie. Good girl, come here. Moxie, here. Good girl, come here. Dead bird. Good girl here. Whoo! Man, she nailed another one. Girl's on fire. Oh, shit. I just got one more for my limit.
Well, as it turns out, I should have spent less time worried about getting my limit and more time thinking about reloading my gun.
Oh no. Oh no. I didn't reload. I didn't fucking reload. God. I haven't been reloading this whole time. I've been so damn excited. That was her fourth covey pointed in the last hour. Oh, damn it, and I blew it. Oh, that was so cool. Oh. Nothing better than seeing a young dog have success, especially when it's success at something that's really isn't that easy. That little 1-year-old got me one short of my limit in a 2-hour hunt. I'm sorry, baby, I'm talking and I need to get you warmed up. I'll get you in the kennel right now. Hang on. Oh, shit. Whew, God, I'm friggin' jacked. It just gets me so, I just get so pumped in this kind of hunting, man. It's just a rush. I think I got a bunch of snot sickles going too. Whew. Oh, what a day.
So the next day, Pat and I meet up again, and we don't set any big records birds wise, but it was a really nice day, and we walked through some beautiful country.
It's light this morning too.
Got some good chukar sign in here. Found a spot here where some elk bedded down.
Got a nice point and a couple of backs here, but we're pretty exposed on our approach here, and the birds don't want to wait for us. Okay, so we've got one of Pat's dogs on point here, and he's pointing back down towards me down the hill. So as I'm walking in here, I'm wondering why these birds haven't flushed. The dog is pointing right at me and is rock solid. And about that time, I hear him chucking. I look up and they're scurrying up the hill. If you look close, you can see them moving. So I start to get desperate to get these birds in the air because they're only getting farther away and they're running me up this hill and wearing me out.
Birds! Come on, birds! Come on, birds! They won't flush. They won't flush. They're up here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How the hell did I miss that? Did you see him? They didn't want to get up for anything. They all started, they were down here when he was pointing here, and then they started running up the hill.
I can come by his eyes and see him, but I'm like, okay, I want to see him.
Yeah, they were all just scurrying right up the hill.
Okay.
So that was kind of a crazy end of that day. And it was one of those days where, you know, we didn't fill our bags or anything, but it was just a nice day to be out there. So it's my last day in Wyoming before I head to Kansas. And so I'm out on my own here, and I put Tubbs out on the ground first.
So I got Tubbs on point down here, way down the hill. So I got to put some faith in him that he's got birds, because that's a lot of elevation I'm going to lose. You can see, maybe you could see him in the camera, I don't know. Oh no. Good boy, Tubbs. Good boy. Here. Come here, big man. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I was able to get one. Good boy. Loose. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Oh, I'm so glad you had him, buddy, because we lost a whole bunch of elevation to come down here and get him. All right, I got Tubbs on point, 438 yards that way. It'll be a damn miracle if I can get there before he or the birds fly the coop. We'll see. All right, I got Tubbs on point down in there on the other side of these rocks. I'm gonna go up and around to try to approach him the best way I can.
Well, it's taken me a good while to get down here to him, but he stayed solid and he's got him locked down. Unfortunately, I don't do my part. So on this one, he's pointing and tracking a running single.
Fetch him up. Good boy, Tubbs here. Good boy, Tubby. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Come here, bud. Good boy. That's good boy. Yeah, good boy. Hide loose. Good boy. Well, I finally hit one.
And now it's Moxie's turn, and she has a hell of a day.
Jesus. Wait over there. Come on, somebody.
We actually saw a bunch of birds on this afternoon, but it seemed like they were getting pressured and they were wanting to run a bunch. And so we had a lot of point and track kind of stuff from the dogs. But also they were just wearing me out because of course they're always running uphill. So this is kind of how the rest of the day goes. Moxie does a great job pointing birds. They run us all over these hills, and I miss. And I mean, I miss like 10 shots in a row, maybe 12, I don't know, but I just miss, and I'm getting tired and frustrated.
Gosh, dang it.
I didn't realize it at the time, but I was actually coming down with a cold. So I just didn't really have any energy, and I was getting run down really easily. Or at least that's going to be my excuse for my shooting anyway. Well, if you like watching dogs work, you'll like this part. This is pretty typical of what we had done all day, but this was one of the few times I got it on camera. Moxie's pointing and tracking here on a covey of birds that are running up the hill away from her. And she does a great job of staying with them, but not putting them up.
just can't do it today. I just can't hit shit. I'm so aggravated. I think fatigue is really setting in now, unfortunately.
So she's working some more running birds here, and this time I actually hit one, but unfortunately my GoPro battery dies before they flush.
All right, so we've had so much action today that I burned up 2 GoPro batteries, and they're all dead. So anyways, just had another of many points today by Moxie. She is tearing it up, and I finally hit one. I have not shot for shit all day, but we got one out there she's gonna retrieve. Dead bird, dead bird. Good girl here. All right. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, that's good girl. Good girl, Moxie. Oh, man. I cannot tell you how hard I had to work for this today. And how hard Moxie had to work for this today. I don't think I realized how much exhaustion had started to set in for me. My legs are shot, and I'm pretty sure that's why I can't hit the broadside of a barn. Actually, my arm is tired holding this camera right now, so we're just gonna get back to the truck and call it a day, because I'm just spent. That was an amazing hunt. There were birds everywhere, but they lived up to their name, Devil Bird, today, because they were running like crazy. It was still an awesome day, and Moxie just was on fire today. She really figured out how to stay with the running birds but not put them up, and she I can't tell you how many birds she pointed today. It was quite impressive. But anyways, birds were tough today, and wind was tough today, so we had some things going against us, but it was a nice way to cap off Wyoming. It was an action-packed day, and other than a few more birds in the bag, I couldn't be happier.
Okay, so that is a wrap on Wyoming. Lots of birds, lots of fun. It was really, I was kind of surprised. But I got to give a big shout out to my buddy Pat, who was gracious enough to show me around. Really appreciate that. So now I'm on to Kansas, and I'm going to go chase some quail. So I will see you in that one. If you're interested in getting more of this kind of content, such as extended cuts, bonus videos, videos on other topics that are related to this, then you might want to check out my Patreon page. Go to patreon.com and search for Eric Forrester, or you can click on the link in the description, and you can get access to all that content.